Guys, welcome back to this channel. This is Ike speaking. In today's video, I want to look at how you can use CapCut, and this video is specifically made for all beginners. So if you are using CapCut for the first time, either on your phone or your laptop, this video I'm going to walk you through how to use CapCut to edit your videos, to add transitions, to add text to your videos, and to do different effects on your videos so that you can get more engagement and more results from your content, right? So I'll be making sure the video is very practical as much as possible. We'll be having this particular video to be, we're going to be using the laptop for it, and this same, whatever we do on the laptop can also be done on the phone. So don't be afraid. Do well to watch this video from the beginning to the end, and make sure you practice whatever you have watched, because that's what will determine how much you know. So as you're watching, you have your phone or your laptop on the side where you are practicing what you're going to go. So I need you guys to subscribe to this channel, watch this video, and make sure you share it with someone else. So without any further ado, let's go into the video.
Alright guys, so welcome back. So if you are using CapCut for the first time, all you need to do is come to your browser and search for CapCut. You understand, CapCut. So if you don't have CapCut on your mobile phone as well, you can do well to go to your Play Store or Apple Store, whatever the store you use for your phone apps. Go there and download the CapCut app. Once it opens up, click on this first option showing CapCut as the option. So this first option will help you to download your CapCut, or you just come straight to CapCut desktop and download your CapCut to download and also show you different other updates that needs to be done on your PC if any update is necessary. Once that is done and all your softwares are well downloaded and installed, then you can go ahead and open the CapCut app. Let me quickly open mine here. So this is how your your dashboard is going to be showing up if you are using if you have other content you have created in the past. But for me, I have different content I've made in the past, so that is why I'm able to see all these different content videos I've made in the past. So but if you are just downloading for the first time, you are going to be seeing a blank space. So all you need to do thereafter is to click on create project. Once you click on create project, it will open up and then start up a new page for you to upload content or the videos and everything we want. So you select one of your videos and you add it to the list. So I will just select any of my videos that are made in the past. Once I select the video, I'll be good to go. So let me select the video right now. Let me select this. So you can do you can as well add other things to this place. You can also add, so at this point now you see that you don't have the arrow button here, so you can come to import to import any other thing. So you want to import a sound, you want to import an audio, a music to add, you can do that. So once you do that, you need to just come here and drag down this particular video. So from here, all this part is called timeline. So all this timeline is essential for you to take note, because it is where you can see everything you are doing compressed. It can be compressed or reduced, right? You can see the zoom key here. This zoom key is very essential for that. This zoom key here helps you to be able to assess or edit all your content as well, right? So the zoom in, you can reduce the time frame, right? Or you increase the time frame, this particular time span that is here. It's showing you all the details of the video, so you can move around to get the details of everything in your video. So now the first thing I want to show you guys is how to trim your video. So let's say you wanted to start recording your video and you have an initial part of the video that you don't want anyone to be seen. All you need to do is come here and you can see the options here. So these options here, this one is the split option, this one is the delete left option, while this is the delete right option, right? So and then you can also come here to the video. You can see the arrow has changed. I can drag this to trim the video out. So I've trimmed a part of the video. Let me show you, let me make this make sense to you. So you can bring it back, and you can see that I've trimmed this video a lot, right? I can extend it back, right? You can do Control Z or whatever the case is, and then it will return the video back to the normal size, depending on whatever you want to do. I believe you understand what I'm trying to say. So once you do that, you'll be able to shrink out unnecessary or unwanted part of the video. So that's the first thing I wanted you to know. The second part is that you can split the video into different portions. So let's say you want to split the video. After you play the video here, So let's say I want to split the video on that particular level. I'll just come here and click on split, and it will break the video into two. So let me use this opportunity to also show you how to, maybe you want to delete this first part, right? So let me undo, Control Z is undo, or just click on, I want to delete everything. You can see that the delete to the left, everything to the left will be deleted. You see that everything to the left will be deleted. So from here now, if I choose this one, everything to the right will be deleted. I believe you see that. So everything to the left and right has been deleted immediately. So let me control do what I have undone. So I believe you've gotten the point, right? So let me use another video to continue my illustration. So the next thing I also want to show you is that when you split a video, so let's say you have different part of a video and you want to add transition in between the videos. So let's say at this point of the video, I've checked the video. So that means you have to, most times you see people when editing, they are always on earpiece or headset. If you see me right now, I'm currently on my headset to listen to the details of the audio and then know where to pause. You can be an the only way an amateur and a professional is known is the point of cutting the video. So an amateur would not know the exact point to cut. So as a professional, what I would do here now, if I want to cut this video, I would prefer to zoom in properly, and you would see the voice stamp. You can see the voice stamp very faintly here. Let me see if I can zoom into that, right? At this point, you can see the voice stamp at different levels. So at these different levels, you see that here it makes it easier for me to note that there was a pause here. So I can cut this in between this pause and immediately add my transition in between that. I believe you understand what I'm trying to say. Even without zooming in, you can see there's a pause here. So let's say, for instance, I want to add a pause here. I split this video into two and come to my transitions here at the top part, and it loads up my transitions. So all I need to do is to drag the transition I am interested in, place it here. Once it shows me the plus icon, I release the transition. So it means that if I need to play through to see how the transition is going to look like. So let's play through and see. You see the transition? So you see how the transition is. If I'm not interested in that, I can go down and look for a free transition. This is a free version of the CapCut, and most of the CapCut transition have now been made paid, right? So you can come here, drop it again to replace what you have there, test it and see how it looks like. So you see that the transition, the way this transition, so you have to be able to select the perfect transition that works for your video and works for your content. Once you've been able to do that, you can also go through all the mirrors, all the different lists of transitions that you have here, and play around with them. Cut in between videos, put different kind of transition and see what works for you. Don't overdo it. When you put excess or unnecessary transition, it makes your video look awkward. The next thing I want to show you is how to add text to your content. So let me say at this point you want to add a text for the sake of emphasis. Now you see that this video is an explanatory video, and in this explanatory video that I'm editing, I might not necessarily need text. So most time if I was doing, maybe I was showing a face, I would have done that. So let me add a video that will help me show a face. So now I have a video that looks like an explanatory video that shows someone scrolling through the phone. So let's say I want to add my text here. I click on text very quickly. Once I click on text, then it will load up the different text options for me. So let me add the default text. If you click on the default text, you put on the plus sign, you can add your default text. You double click on the screen to click on test, for instance, or you come here to add your word test, right? Let's say that's the word we're working on. You can come here to adjust the font, to increase the font or reduce the font. You can come here to select the different font style that you want, right? So let's say this is what I'm interested in. It's a free version, so you make sure you download. You can see that it requires you to download these fonts before you can use them. So, and if you are not ready for the pro version, you make sure you select those ones that are free, so that it will allow you to be able to export your content, right? So you can also bold your text. You can, change the case to small letter, capital letter, change the color of the text, and different other things can be done on the text, right? So there are different preset styles you can make use of, play around with them, select the different preset size, and make sure you use something that is visible and maybe contrasting, right? Something that will not affect what you're saying on the background, that will not be in the same color of whatever it's on the background, so that whatever you have on the background or on the text would be visible and make, get the kind of results you want. I believe you understand what I'm trying to say. So the next thing I want to also show you is different effects that you have. So let's say I want to add an effect to this particular video. Let's say I split this video into 3 versions. Let me add another one here and then split here. So at this point of splitting, I want this particular video to have a particular kind of effect. So you can decide to add an animation to it. The animation will also have to load up, and they are free intro. So the animation is divided into 3: the free, the in, the out, and the combo. So you select whichever one works for you, and play around with them and see whatever works for you, right? So you can also change the speed of your video content. So the speed will determine how fast it will be and how slow it's going to be as well. I believe you understand what I'm trying to say. So, and the last thing I'll be sharing also in this video is the effects that you can have on the video. So let's see the different effects that CapCut has for us. So these are some of the effects that CapCut has for us. They are pro. Look at this effect. This is a pro effect. This one showing down here is a free effect. It's like a zoom lens effect, right? It's going to zoom into the content. Once you're able to download that particular effect, you will be able to see it. So I can drag it on the content I want to it to work on. You can see that it is showing up right there on it, and then all I need to do is play through, and so you can see that effect is currently showing up right now. So there are other kind of effects. You can test this one. Just download the free ones, and then you can carry out. Then the final thing I'll be sharing with you in this video is that you have to export. How do you export? You come here, export, click on the export option, and then it brings up this dialog box, and all you need to do is name your you need to name your video. You name the video test, right? And you select a particular folder where you want this video to be saved at. Once that is done, you select that. You select the perfect resolution that you want your video to be, depending on where you are posting the video, and you click on the export button. The rest, you don't need to edit anything about it. So when you are done downloading, you can preview your video and then watch for your use. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and make sure you watch the next video that will be coming up, because it's going to help you to become a better content creator. My name is Ezekiel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.